Um, Bob has, I guess his faith is rock bottom as far as what he believes, and now he's really pleased that now that he's out of the pulpit, that he can become active in politics. All those years, he supported issues that he felt helped people. I think the religion that most Democrats have is that our faith supports the goodness of people, whether they're rich or poor or black or white. And I think that we realize that a woman making a decision is not something that you do on a legalistic basis, but that's something that she has to deal with on a very personal, deep basis.
I have an aunt, had an aunt, and my mother said, well, she died as a teenager, and it's like, well, no one ever talked about it, so I can't say for sure, but everybody assumed it was an abortion. So her picture was in my other aunt's house, and it was, I'll tell you how old it was in the oval frame, beautiful young 17-year-old. And it would be in the 1920s probably. And so, well, what happened to her? I knew what did. I said, well, what happened to Inez? My other aunt's, I just said, well, I don't know. Nobody knows. Just one day at school, she just fell down the stair steps.
And I don't know that we're there. As he would say, we came to serve, not to judge.
Well, in September of whatever date it was, September of last year.
Oh, yeah.
I was at, Marty and I, and
Yeah.
Ryan actually, were at the Harkin Steak Fry. And Obama was, everybody was just mesmerized about pulling our country together. And we had other really problem times in America, but we had hope, and we did it. And we have to keep hope. And he referred to Lincoln words and Martin Luther King's words. And about that time, my eyes, as I was just thinking, I just kind of glanced up, and there was a monarch butterfly landed here and lifted off. And I thought, wow, is he warning us that our democracy is at stake? Or maybe we have a monarch that we're having to get rid of. Anyway, so I did some poll on this. What sign to give the monarch landing on the third red stripe, pausing and fluttering its monarch wings, then lifting to cross a 50-starred blue field? No nectar sweetens the flag stretched across the barn, the backdrop for campaign hoopla. Strings and drums vibrate steak-scented air. Chants begin, cheers roll to accompany candidates, jauntily striding to center stage. Loud cheering welcomes the featured speaker and changes to sober, reflective quiet at his appeals. Honor, protect the words and wisdom of our founders. Remember the heroic words from other troubled times. Healing words, malice towards none to a divided nation. Hopeful words, I have a dream of justice and liberty for all. And in these moments, the touch and go landing of the monarch.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
When you realize how fragile a butterfly is, and maybe that's what we need to be reminded, that democracy is really pretty fragile. And yet there's a tremendous strength that little winged creature, as tiny as it is, can fly thousands of miles. So we can't underestimate that strength either.
Isn't there kind of a saying someplace in recent years, the flutter of a butterfly wings changes, goes all around the world?
Yeah.